Well, the Duggars are officially back on television, which means courtships, weddings, and an ever-growing army of newborns. The latest to be granted permission to breed are Joseph Duggar and Kendra Caldwell, who got married just a few days in real life. On TLC's Counting On, however, Joe and Kendra are just beginning the courtship that will eventually lead them to the altar. Yes, that's how quickly Joseph and Kendra's courtship moved. The couple got married before the season depicting their courtship even began. Think about that. Reality TV turnaround time isn't that long. As is customary in the Duggar fam, Joseph went all out with his courtship proposal, which is akin to a pre-engagement proposal. We'd call it a courtposal, but that sounds like a term an overly romantic process server uses to describe delivering a subpoena. Anyway, Joseph and Kendra went to the concrete slab that marks the spot where the home he was born in formerly stood. The idea, as explained by Joe, is that he wants his new life with Kendra to begin on the very spot where his first life began. It's a very romantic sentiment, but it's somewhat marred by the fact that there's no longer a structure standing on the premises. Moreover, Joe had to drag Kendra to a car auction first in order to be on that side of town and maintain the element of surprise. Sadly, for all the thought that Joe put into his proposal, Duggar fans on social media were most interested in another scene. The one in which he and Kendra revel in the fact that they'll finally be permitted to have physical contact with one another. Yes, the young couple was downright giddy over the fact that they can now side hug, and Twitter had a field day, because, well, that will never not be weird. If you watch Counting On online or follow the family closely at all, you're probably aware of the Duggar courtship rules by this point. To say they're extremely strict is the understatement of all time, as they prohibit all forms of contact before courtship. Once a couple is courting, however, they're permitted to engage in side hugs that last no longer than 3 seconds. The 3-second rule was revealed last night for the first time. Duggars and side hugs are synonymous, but a time limit. This was the first we'd heard of that, and Joseph and Kendra went on to reiterate some of his family's more bizarre policies. Such as informing viewers that they would not hold hands or be alone together until after they're married. J&K painted a stark portrait of courtship. Yes, the men and women of the Duggar clan often get married without ever having been alone with their spouse, even once. No wonder they fast-track these weddings. In this case, the whole thing was made all the more surreal by the fact that Jedediah Duggar courted Kendra before she switched brothers. As we exclusively told you, she wound up with Joe only after he bumped his little brother out of the picture. You won't see that on TV. It's very strange, but exactly the sort of thing we've come to expect from the Duggar clan, try as they might to keep their public image pristine.